Now, since we all know that narcissists come in different shapes and colors, today let's talk about the most easy to spot type of narcissist, the Grandiose Narcissist or Overt Narcissist, because it's kind of better if you say it with an accent. Now, this is definitely the easiest type to spot and probably the most common. This is the type that most people think of when they think of the word narcissist. Think of the character Tony Stark in the Ironman movies. Confident, charming, arrogant, thinks he knows everything, and he's not afraid to tell you about it, and he has very little empathy for anyone else. Now, these types are the life of the party. Everybody wants to be their friend, and they're often very successful, and you might even think they have it all together. So in casual conversation, they may not even hit your radar because most people think, wow, he's a great guy, or she's so funny. But it's only when you get closer and you see them when no one is looking that their mask comes off and the person that they truly are comes out. Or maybe you're around them long enough to start to realize that everything has to revolve around them. And you begin to think, oh my gosh, please stop talking about yourself. Now, I like to call them one-uppers, and here's why. Every time someone tells a story or shares something about their life, the narcissist always has something better, and they have to share it because they can't stand for the conversation to be focused on anyone else. It's almost like clockwork, and you can count on them chiming in with something to bring the conversation back to themselves. Also, they are very concerned with their outward appearance, and often they take forever to get ready. Often they change outfits a million times, primping in the bathroom, flexing in the mirror, checking out every single inch of their appearance and making sure that it looks perfect without any flaws. And if you're with them, you'd better be perfectly put together without any flaws either, or they'll let you know that you're not up to their standards and they could do better. Another thing they value is their status and reputation. Now, many times these types of narcissists hold high standings in the community, like politicians or officers. They might be professors at a university or even religious leaders who have a large following. They've worked hard to convince people to listen to them, and they're not about to let their reputation get tarnished or have someone point out that they're human like everyone else. They monopolize conversations. They are experts on everything, even if they're not. Everything is about them, and they aren't afraid to tell you what they want. In fact, they demand to be in control, and they'll pitch a royal tantrum if they're not. Because, of course, they know better than anyone else, and they deserve all the respect and admiration. They'll get real snarky or condescending when you challenge them, and they have no trouble putting you in your place if you try to call them out on their flaws or faults. See, in their minds, people are beneath them, and so their needs or wants or the fact that they were in line first doesn't matter. They believe they should be treated like royalty and everyone else like lowly subjects. Sometimes it can be really embarrassing to be with them in public, and you might find yourself making excuses or trying to buffer the situation because they are so rude and very inconsiderate of others. But don't try to call them out on it because they don't see anything wrong with their behavior. Because why wouldn't everyone want to talk about them or give them all the attention? They're superior after all. And of course, they're never wrong about anything. So if you've had any of these experiences with a grandiose narcissist, I'm really sorry. Grandiose narcissists are extremely exhausting. And if you're in a relationship with one, you know what it's like to play servant to the king. And if you've had this wonderful experience, drop us a comment below and tell us all about it. But if you aren't sure if your partner's a narcissist, we've put together a completely free training where you can determine 100% whether your partner is in fact a narcissist or just a jerk. This training has helped countless women clear all their doubt and confusion about their partner, and it puts to rest the question of, is my partner a narcissist? So if you'd like to download the free training, click the link in the notes below. I hope this has helped you guys out in your own relationships, and if you believe that you're in a narcissistic relationship and you aren't sure how to navigate life with a narcissist, we are here to help. We've put together an in-depth course on how to navigate life with a narcissist. Now, this guide is not from therapists who have just studied what anxiety is from a book, but from real-life survivors who've been in the same exact situation that you are in right now. We'll show you everything you need to know from the beginning all the way to the end, and we'll hold your hand every step of the way. For more information, check out navigatingnarcissism.com and start your journey to freedom today.